Okay, just picture this for a second. The clock's ticking down, the stadium's buzzing, and then bam! A waiter just explodes across that center line, like pure lightning chanting, Kabaddi, Kabaddi, Kabaddi.
Yeah.
And then you've got three huge defenders lunging, working together, trying to wrestle him back down. It's just pure, raw energy.
It really is. That's Kabaddi, India's own homegrown thrill ride. It's amazing how it's gone from, a backyard game to this massive national obsession.
Absolutely. And that's what we're diving into today, the endgame of Pro Kabaddi League Season 12. Things are getting really intense now, especially with the playoffs landing right here in Delhi. So our mission basically is to unpack this whole high-stakes journey, look at how competitive it's been, and critically break down this brand new knockout format they just announced.
Yeah, and it's definitely the time to be tuning in because Season 12, it's really set a new standard. The competitiveness is off the charts, and there's one stat that just blows my mind. A massive 51% of all the matches this season, 51%, have been decided by 5 points or fewer.
Wow, that's incredible. More than half the game.
Exactly. Think about that. Over half the season hanging on, like a single brilliant raid or one tiny mistake in a tackle. It just shows you, doesn't it? This is absolutely top-tier kabaddi. No easy matches. Every single point matters massively for the standings.
Such fine margins, leading into what sounds like a massive finish. Okay, for everyone listening, get your calendars out. The final, the championship decider, is set for Friday, October 31st, 2025.
Halloween night.
Halloween night Kabaddi. Perfect.
It is, isn't it? But to really get how big that October 31st final is, we need to quickly look back at the journey so far. It's been quite a ride. The league started way back on August 29th. You've got the 12 franchises all run by Mashal Sports since, 2014. They've been battling it out across the country. 108 league matches in total.
A marathon.
Totally. And it wasn't just about playing games. The locations really changed the vibe,
Yeah.
Started with that coastal energy in Visakhapatnam, then moved inland to Jaipur, the royal heritage, bit of dust in the air, then down to Chennai, which was just electric, super humid too. It's like this traveling caravan really showing off kabaddi across all corners of India.
And now finally it all lands here in Delhi. The last league leg is about to kick off October 13th to the 23rd. This is where the final playoff spots get decided. And if you want action right away, well, the Delhi leg starts this Monday, October 13th. Huge doubleheader.
Oh yeah, opening night is massive.
You've got Gujarat Giants taking on the hometown favorites, Dabang Delhi K.C. That's at 8 p.m. And then straight after, Bengal Warriors versus Mumba at 9 p.m.
That's the last big push in the league stage before everything switches to pure knockout mode.
And speaking of Dabang Delhi K.C., they're not just in the mix, they've been dominant, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely central to the story this season. They haven't just qualified, they've been the team to beat. They've already locked up that #1 spot on the table. That means they got the first guaranteed ticket to the top 4. They punched their playoff pass first, mathematically, and now they get to finish it off on their home turf.
Okay, let's talk about that. Why Delhi for the big finish? We've seen other cities host big legs. What makes the capital the spot for the playoffs?
Well, it's kind of a perfect storm, really. Logistically, you've got top-notch facilities. You need that for the scale of the playoffs, all the teams, broadcast crews, security, everything. We're talking about the Thyagaraj Indoor Stadium. It's a world-class venue. It's seen some epic kabaddi matches before, and the crowds there, they can seriously rattle the rafters. The noise is incredible.
Right, the infrastructure is key.
Definitely. But it's also cultural, Delhi is such a central hub. It makes it easier for fans from all over India to travel in. You want packed stands for every single knockout game, right? And when the home team is also the league leader, well, you can bet the atmosphere is going to be absolutely deafening.
Yeah, that home pressure. Dabang Delhi will definitely feel that. But maybe the biggest news, the thing that changes everything, dropped just yesterday. This completely revamped playoff format.
Oh, yeah, huge news.
Instead of the usual 6 teams, now it's 8 teams heading to Thyagaraj Stadium for the title fight.
8 teams? That's a big shift.
It really is. Nearly 2/3 of the league are now technically in the running. Does that, does it make it fairer?
Okay.
Or does it maybe dilute the achievement of the league stage a bit, letting teams 7 and 8 have a shot?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I bet the players are thinking about that, too. It certainly makes that last week of the league super critical. Dropping just one place could make your path way harder. This whole setup, it seems, designed for maximum unpredictability. You've got 9 matches in total, pure high-stakes elimination, all crammed into 7 really intense days.
Okay, so break down this new structure. It starts with something called play-ins.
Yeah, that's the new twist. Kicks off October 25th. Basically, teams ranked 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th get thrown straight into survival mode.
Yeah.
It's pure knockout. Win and you move on, lose and you're packing your bags like a mini tournament just to get into the main bracket.
Right. So if you finish, say, 8th, you've got that first hurdle, the play-in, and then you enter the main part. That sounds like a tough road.
Exactly, a very tough road. So after the play-ins, the main gauntlet runs from October 26th to the 29th. That's where you have the more familiar eliminators and qualifiers. And this is where finishing in the top 2 really, really pays off. It's what we're calling the golden edge.
Okay, the golden edge. Explain that.
So if you finish 1st or 2nd, like Dabang Delhi has you play each other in qualifier 1, win that match, boom, straight ticket to the grand final on October 31st. You get to rest, watch everyone else battle it out. Huge advantage.
And the team that loses qualifier 1, they're not out yet, right? That's the lifeline.
Correct. That's the crucial second chance. The loser of Q1 drops down to play in qualifier 2, and Q2 is the real pressure cooker. It pits the Q1 loser against whoever survives the eliminator rounds involving the lower-ranked teams and the play-in winners. So yeah, the format keeps the top teams in longer, but only that very top team from Q1 gets the luxury of just one win sealing their final spot.
Wow. So, okay, let's say you're team 6. You'd have to win your play-in, then probably 2 eliminators, and then qualifier 2. That's 4 straight wins just to reach the final.
Potentially, yeah. It's a brutal path.
Compared to Dabang Delhi needing just that one win in Q1, that really puts a massive premium on dominating the league stage, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It highlights a physical toll, too.
Right.
The league chairman, Anupam Goswami, actually mentioned this. He said, with the matches being so close all season and now this new play-in format, it's all building to this intense peak in Delhi. He expects a finale that people will talk about for years.
So Delhi's locked in at number 1. Who else is realistically fighting for those other 7 playoff spots? Who should we be watching?
Oh, the battle is fierce right now. Obviously, everyone's watching Dabang Delhi. Can they handle the home pressure and lift the trophy? That's the big question. But you absolutely cannot count out the defending champs, Haryana Steelers. They just won their first title last season, season 11. They need to show that same hunger again. Defending a title is notoriously hard.
True. Any other usual suspects?
Well, you always have the perennial contenders, right? Teams built for this kind of pressure. Puneri Paltan, Jaipur Pink Panthers. These squads are deep. They have experienced coaches. They know how to navigate knockouts.
And there's always room for a surprise, especially with this many knockout games. A dark horse.
Precisely. You have to consider the wildcard potential. Look at UP Yoddhas. Why? Pardeep Narwal. For anyone listening who might not follow every detail, Pardeep Narwal is basically a rating legend. Highest scorer in PKL history. He's famous for the super raid.
Ah, yes, the game changer.
Exactly. A super raid is when one raider gets 3 or more points in a single raid. It can flip momentum instantly. If any team can pull off an upset from, say, 6th or 7th place, riding on those moments of brilliance, it's a team with a weapon like him.
Yeah, that ability to just change everything in seconds. That's the magic of Kabaddi, isn't it? Victory or defeat decided by millimeters, by milliseconds sometimes.
Couldn't agree more. And this whole league, under the AK5's guidance, shown live on Star Sports and Disney Plus Hotstar, it's more than just a sport now. It feels like a movement. PKL has genuinely taken Kabaddi from, the local akharas, the village training grounds where it all started, and put it on this massive global stage. It's creating stars, million-dollar moments. It's changed everything.
It really has been transformative. Okay, so the road to October 31st. It looks like it's going to be full of twists and turns. Giants could fall to a single super raid. It's going to be thrilling.
Absolutely. 9 matches of pure intensity to decide the champion.
So here's something to chew on as we head into this finale. We know 51% of the matches were nail-biters, decided by 5 points or less. That proves how close these teams are. So the real question might not just be who makes the final, but maybe, does this incredibly demanding 9-game knockout marathon, this gauntlet, does it fundamentally favor teams with deeper squads and more stamina, like maybe a Puneri Paltan?
Interesting point.
Or can that individual superstar brilliance we see from players like Pardeep Narwal still dominate, even with the fatigue? That's the tactical puzzle the raid we're all chasing now. Who's got the edge in this specific format?